Hello everyone, let me switch this up. We are doing it casual this evening. It's Sunday night. Just gonna like hug my little pillow here. Maybe I'll even bring you closer. Is that kind of wonky? It's a bit, isn't it? Hold on. I'm trying to do it casual, but I still want the camera to like not be wonky, you know? It's Sunday night. I just walked Duke. My hair is a bit rained on. I'm not wearing any makeup. Well, I'm wearing mascara and like foundation, but not like proper makeup that I would normally sit and film in. But I wanted to have a chat because I said on Friday on my Instagram stories I wanted to do a questions I've never answered. I feel quite low on this. Should I like sit on a pillow or bring this down or what? I haven't really set this up properly, have I? There we go. I wanted to do a questions I've never answered because I've never done one of those before and I wanted to address a few different situations. So I have my notepad. I screenshotted tons of your questions. A lot of the same ones came up because obviously I've never answered them. And there are a few kind of like taboo subjects that I want to discuss with you openly. And this is probably the most honest I'm ever going to be in this video. I'm not going to be filtered and I'm not going to hold back. So grab yourself a cup of tea. Let's get started. Does it bother you that I'm literally sitting with my legs wide open? I just kind of feel like it's easier to rest my arm up here. The first topic I wanted to discuss is how YouTubers, bloggers make money. I feel like that's a question that came up for me so much, and the more I talk about it with viewers that I meet in real life, the more I realize people don't really know, and I don't really think it needs to be that much of an unknown taboo subject, and I'm quite open about it. I'm totally fine to talk about it, so I'm gonna explain this to you because this is also a question I got a lot on my Instagram live chat. There are multiple different ways to make money. First of all, you can make it through affiliate links. When I link to some products, not always, sometimes when I link to some products, I will get a commission of sales. You can do it two ways through different sites. You can get a commission from sales or a commission per click. It depends on the person and what affiliate platform they use. The sales commission that you get can range from 1 to 2%, maybe even lower than that, to 10%, even 15% sometimes. That is one way, and it doesn't cost the viewer or the person purchasing any more money than it would originally. The retailer basically giving the person linking to that retailer a commission of the sale. So for example, if I link to Selfridges and someone bought something through my link to Selfridges, I would get a commission of that sale from Selfridges, not from the person buying the product. Number two is making money through advertising. I used to, I don't anymore, have adverts on the side of my blog, so I'd make some money per month, and it depends on how many clicks you have on your blog, and also through YouTube advertising. Probably before you watch this video there might have been an advert and it is paid per view. Then the last way to make money is sponsorships. Brands can pay content creators on multiple different platforms to mention a product. I want to talk about this in great detail. I could talk about it all day long. I've done a whole blog post on it. I will link that down below. But here are the basics that I want to let you know. I can only speak for myself and from how I normally work with brands. So for example, a brand will come to me and say, we would like you to talk about our new brand. This is what we do. Here's our breakdown. If I hadn't heard of them before, which is very rare because I'm in the kind of fashion and beauty space, so it's really rare that I have never heard of a brand before. But let's say they're like new coming to the UK, and how do you want to work together? They'll either have a brief of a specific product they want to talk about, in which case I'll test the product and then we'll go into discussion about talking about it, or they'll say, take a look at the website. If there's anything you like, pick it out. We can send it to you. If you like it, hopefully you'll want to talk about it and do this collaboration together. Sponsorships always have to be disclaimed. On my point of view, anything sponsored is always disclaimed. You will see ad feature pop up on the screen. You will see hashtag ad on my Instagram posts. Now Instagram have actually even launched something and it says paid promotion at the top of the Instagram post, like under geotag location. It will say that as well. So anything you see that's sponsored has a proper disclaimer. And from my side of things, it doesn't take away of how I feel of the actual product. I'm going to give you a few examples. Recently, I did some work with Charlotte Tilbury, a brand I cannot even begin to tell you how much I love that brand. And anyone that watches my videos will know that I am literally the biggest Charlotte Tilbury fan that's ever walked the face of the earth. Okay, I was there in the queue when she launched in Selfridges. I have spent hundreds, if not thousands of pounds on her products. I love her brand, I love her, I could literally talk about her all day. So when they came and they wanted to do a collaboration together, I literally was over the moon, squealing about it, so excited. It really is an added bonus of what I do to be able to bring you content, exclusive content especially, that has been in collaboration with some of my favorite brands. A lot of the time it's a month or 2 months or 3 months, maybe even 6 month long conversation about how the project is gonna go, how both sides see it going, so that all parties are happy. I think about you, the viewer. I think about how I want to create the content, and I think about the brand as well. And I'd like to hope that I come up with a kind of happy three-way scenario where everyone is happy. I can only speak for myself, but I know a lot of my blogger friends are exactly the same, in that I only work with brands I absolutely love. If it's from drugstore to high street to more premium brands, it is literally what I love. And I feel like anyone that watches my videos really knows that I love a huge variety of different things, no matter what it is. Like hair removal. I talk about hair removal a lot. I talk about dyeing my facial hairs a lot. So I love like so many different things through fashion and beauty and lifestyle and home and dog and everything. I've spoken about this in much more detail in my blog post, so I will link that down below if you want to know more about how sponsorships work. This is the last kind of like work related question I'm going to answer. I got a lot of questions about who works with me. So I work with a lot of different photographers and creatives just on a day-to-day basis. Some of the brands I work with will hire their own photographer, but I work with two girls, one that is employed by the company full-time and one that is employed on a part-time basis. I don't really know what else to say about this, to be honest, because it was more just like, does anyone work with you? And then the questions about that kind of stopped. That was just like the end of the question. So maybe I'll do a part 2 if people feel like there are more questions they would like to answer. Maybe I'll say a bit about their job roles. One girl is a photographer and videographer. She's worked with me for quite a while. And I also just want to say one thing, actually, just going a bit off topic, that any aspiring bloggers and vloggers, I really don't feel like this is necessary. It's a huge help for me, but it is definitely not necessary. As you know, my mum takes so many of my pictures for me. It's insane. As does my boyfriend David, neither of whom have ever had any experience with a big kind of fancy DSLR camera. When we were all in Morocco, my friend Isabella took my pictures. She had no idea what she was doing. If you have a vision for something and you know how you want your content to be and you have a willing person to be behind the camera, you can really make something. You don't need to hire a professional. It's definitely a help. I'm not denying that. But at one point, my dad was shooting my blog posts for me. I don't want to put any aspiring bloggers or vloggers off and think, oh my gosh, if I want to create this type of content, I need to hire someone, because that is really not the case. If you have a vision and you know what you want, you do need someone willing to be behind the camera. But in my experience, they only need to be willing. They don't need any previous experience. This Instagram video, actually, I can't link the video on the screen, but I'll link it down below. David filmed it for me, and he's never filmed a video before. A year ago, he didn't even know what a DSLR camera was, but he was willing to learn and willing to help me. And same with my mum. My mum, honestly, it used to take us like an hour to get one picture that I liked, and now we're in the zone together and she knows what I like. I'll be really specific and I'll like position it for her, and I'll tell her this, and I want my head to be here and my toes to be there, whatever it is. So I really hope that me sharing that with you doesn't put anyone off for creating content. Sometimes you don't even need someone willing to be behind the camera, because what I used to do was I used to take my tripod, this little tripod right here, take my camera, connect it to my remote and shoot my outfit pictures myself sometimes if my dad wasn't available to take my pictures for me, or my mum or my sister or whoever. And I put my remote camera in my pocket and I'd pose all cool with my hand in my pocket, and the remote would be there and the camera would be taking the picture for me. It does take way longer doing that because you're so far away from the camera, especially if it's like an outfit shot. Not so much for like face shots because you can see what you'll look like, but for an outfit shot that took ages because I was just so far away that I couldn't even see. But it is doable. That's what I want to tell you. It is doable. Moving on to more interesting, juicy topics, I had a lot of questions about my boobs. Which is so funny because a lot of people think I've had my boobs done, which I have not. I didn't really have boobs till I was 16, and I'm not joking, they literally came overnight. It was so weird. Exact same thing happened to my sister. They don't really suit my frame, I don't think. I'm quite small. I'm 5'1", I'm a size like 4 to 6, and then I have these, they were C, and then I came off the pill and now they're more B, but I have these boobs and I don't honestly really know where they came from. So yes, they are real. I would tell you if they were fake. They are squidgy. People always ask because I think I wear quite uppy bras, if you know what I mean. Like I pull the bra straps quite tight, and I wear a lot of like, if I'm wearing like a backless dress or something, I'll wear like boob stickers. I'll link the video where I talk about these boob stickers down below, but you basically put the bottom bit of the sticker on your boob. It's like a huge sticky pad and you lift it up here and basically it just lifts your boob. So everyone thinks I've had a boob job, but really it's just these amazing boob stickers or a push-up bra. Actually, I don't really wear push-up bras anymore. I used to have like proper chicken fillets, but that's because I didn't really have boobs and I really wanted boobs. Anyway, I'm now fondling my boobs. I got a lot of questions about my previous breakup. I feel like because I never talked about it online, but my ex-boyfriend did appear in a few videos, I probably should have said like an explanation or something, but in real life and online, I guess, I'm just the kind of person that like, if I don't want to talk about something or if something happens, I just bottle it up. And that's what I'm like in my personal life. So anytime anyone would ask me about it, I'd just be like, can't talk about it, bottle. And I was obviously like that online. I wasn't really in a mental place where I wanted to talk about it without crying my eyes out, I guess. I can't remember what the questions were. Let me find my phone, but a lot of people asked about it. I did screenshot them. Hold on. Oh, okay. What happened and how did I get over it? Honestly, it just was two different people, as most breakups are, I guess. It wasn't anything major. We were just two different people. So how did I get over it was the other question. Honestly, just time and a lot of crying. I mean, I can't even watch these old videos of me like through that time of me in that breakup kind of like really down phase. I'll put it on the screen, but if you watch my Christmas gift guide from like 2 years ago, I was crying in between every single time I put a product down. I was just like crying all the time because I was just so sad that it didn't work out. And then I'd like pull myself together for these videos and it was just like, I don't know, it was really magical and special for me because I had something to like pull myself together for. I felt like people wanted to see me and see what I was doing, so I was like, okay, I need to pull myself together and not film myself crying every day because no one wants to see that. There's like this period of like 2 months and all these videos I just can't watch because I just can tell that I'm just not in a good place, and loads of people can tell also actually. So yeah, I'll leave those for you to find if you want to. A lot of people actually asked about my dad and if my parents are together. Why isn't my dad in any of my videos? I think it came up recently because I filmed my sister and my dad and I like blurred my dad. Honestly, I've never even asked him if he wants to be in a vlog. Maybe you won't know this if you don't film people, but you know when you just know that someone doesn't want to be on camera. I just know that my dad wouldn't want to be on camera. Same with my dad's parents. Whereas I know my mum doesn't mind being on camera. My mum's mum doesn't really mind. Sorry, my hair is so flat and rained on. I'm feeling the Sunday night vibes today. Anyway, I just know him. I don't know. I'm sure if I asked him, he wouldn't really care, but I just know him, I guess. Anyway, yes, my parents are together. They have been married for 29 years. Yeah, I love my dad. He's really good at thinking logically and he always stays really level-headed. That's what I love about him. You'll come to him with like in such panic or like with such a scenario and he'll just be so calm. I really admire that about him. He just can keep his cool. He's quite good at that. Still learning. I'm still learning. I'm more of a panicker and a drama queen. This is another question, and I get this question a lot in my real life, and I've answered this in a Q&A before, but I feel like that was in one of my first ever videos, so maybe a lot of people haven't actually watched that. Where are you really from? I was like, born in London, raised in London. People are like, but where are you really from? It's honestly such a funny question. I'm gonna take you through my family tree. This is my answer when people say, where are you really from? I'm like, how long do you have? My dad was born in London, and his mum was born in France, in Nice, and his dad was born in India, in Mumbai. That's my dad's family tree. It's very simple. But then when you go to my dad's parents, it all gets very confused. Everything is everywhere and it's like, it's just a bit everything. I couldn't even tell you, honestly. This is why we're doing a DNA test. If you saw my vlog the other day, everyone's doing DNA test and apparently you get this map back of like everywhere, all your ancestors and stuff like that, and that's going to be really cool. I'm going to share that with you, hopefully. Get to my mum's side. I always say Middle East because it's just easier to say. My mum's side of the family's from the Middle East. She lived in New York for a while, so that's why I feel like people also get confused, because I think in one of my vlogs a while ago she showed us where she used to live in New York, so then people were like, wait, what? Is she American? Anyway, I just say Middle East because it's just easier, and it's kind of everywhere in the Middle East. I shouldn't answer this for her really, but I feel like my mum considers herself Persian, which is why we have a lot of Persian rice every single day. I literally have rice every single day of my life. I have a serious rice problem. But there's also a bit of Lebanese in there and a bit of Iraqi as well. And I do actually think some of my ancestors came from Babylon as well. That's why I just say the Middle East, because it's just easier, because it's kind of a bit all over the Middle East, really. A lot of people ask if I speak Persian. Not really. I would say I speak more French than I speak Persian. Actually, I do speak more French than I speak Persian. I say like a few words. Both my parents actually speak Arabic, so I really want to be able to speak Arabic. I think I'd probably learn Arabic first? No, first I'd brush up my French, get good at French, then Arabic. I'm gonna wrap this video up. I hope this helped you like get to know a kind of deeper level of me. It sounds so lame, don't I? But I do hope this answered any of your questions and that you got to know me on a kind of deeper level than just kind of what I get up to on my weekends, basically. Maybe I'll do a part 2. If you have any other questions for me, you can let me know in the comments down below and I will save them. I think I should probably go because it's Sunday night. It's 10:06. Past my bedtime. No, it's not past my bedtime. I go to bed quite late.
Come and say hello. Why are you all the way over there?
Hi, Sleeps. Hi, Sleeps. What are you doing? Okay, I am officially going to go and wash my hair. Probably gonna fake tan as well. The usual Sunday night stuff. Am I right? Thank you so much for watching. I will be back on Thursday with another vlog. And then I think I'm going to keep vlogging a lot in Vlogtober. I'm not gonna call it Vlogtober, but I'm just gonna vlog a lot throughout October basically. So I hope you are excited to see much more of me and I will see you soon. Mwah. Well, I'll see you on Thursday. Okay, bye.